And Greg, so what you think about out of all the 130s, 35 pounders?
135?
Yeah, your 130 to 135. You know, I got Shakur, it's Tank, you got Haney, you got Loma, you got all them guys. Why do you think Tank is the last man standing?
I mean, he got the package. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is, I'm not saying he the best at everything, but he got a little bit of everything. Got a little bit of good defense, footwork, hand speed. You know what I mean? Punch power, punch output. He got pretty good output. He can give you combinations. He can give you single shots. He can counter you. I mean, he got a little bit of everything. Shakur got the defense, and he got a good jab, and he'll press you a little bit, but he's not gonna put himself in too much of danger. Tank can take that chance. Devin Haney, as we just saw, he looking for the easy way out. Not easy as in you know, he don't want to do nothing. But if I could beat you with the jab, and beat you with the jab. But what happens is sometimes you can become laxy-daisy doing stuff like that. Tank will pick up on that, let me make you pay. Lomachenko don't want to fire until he got you in perfect position. You know what I'm saying? He don't really want to do damage until he got you right where he wants you. Tank, I think, just got the total package when it comes to the fighters, that's all.
Okay.
It's no shade to any of them. I think they all great fighters. I just think Tank is the more complete fighter.
So what's the biggest fight you want for Tank? I mean, you told me he got multiple options. You know, he could go, now he's a free agent, he can go with the top rank route, see the winner of Haney KAMBOSOS. He can see Lomachenko. Yeah. He can see Shakur as well if he go to top rank. What's the best move for him?
I mean, the best move is whatever makes sense as far as the money, the time, you know what I mean, and your ability, and what they allow you to do within your contract. You know what I mean, everybody's contract is different. Some people think being signed is a great thing. Some people think being independent is a great thing.
Right.
It all matters what works for you. What I can say is, either way it works for him because he's a big draw. People want to see him. When people want to see something, they're going to pay for it. And when they're going to pay for it, they're going to put it out. So that's why Tank is in the best seat right now. Tank is in the best seat because he's going to knock you out. And that's what people want to see. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he's going to knock everybody out, but I'm just saying it's a good chance. If it's any of those guys in the group you're going to get knocked out by, it's going to be Tank.
Who wins out of Shakur and Haney, though? I know it's a test match. Who you favor in that one?
Can't really pick. Can't really pick, man. You talking about two guys who sharp, who really care about what they do, and they're not going to get out there and get reckless. Right. Somebody going to have to take a chance, though. Who going to take the chance? We don't really know. Somebody might be forced to take a chance that they don't want to take. You never know. That's a great fight, bro. That's a great fight. But you don't know. You can't pick. And I feel like fights like that, you can't pick. They bring the same shit to the table, except one southpaw and one not.
Is there any adjustments that KAMBOSOS can make in the rematch?
He got a jab. Even though it don't look like he could jab with Haney, he can. But he got a jab from an angle, and he got to pick his times. But he can't go in there fighting with his dick. He can't go in there just thinking, I gotta just catch this kid one time. Because what he believed about Haney was Haney didn't have a chin, and if I put my hands on Haney, Haney gonna act different. Right. Haney stuck to the script, beat him with the jab. You know what I mean? So
then take no risk, then give him no opportunities.
No, so your man KAMBOSOS, what he need to do is go back to school, get a jab, come back out with the jab. I mean, change the game plan up a little bit.
But you don't think he could do that in one camp?
No, not right now. He gonna need some time. He gonna need a real teacher, somebody that could calm him down, because he was fighting off of all emotion, and that's what got him cooked up like that. He was fighting off emotion. He was jumping out at a lot of shots. I mean, he just wasn't setting nothing up. I mean, it looked bad.
Hey, Greg, going into another rematch, can Canelo rebound against BIVOL? I know he's not taking that fight right away, but do you think Canelo has what it takes to win a rematch against Dimitri BIVOL?
BIVOL is too much man. Like, BIVOL is, no disrespect to Canelo, but or any other fighter, but BIVOL is too complete of a man. And the number one thing he said that made sense is people act like he's not a man. I know he's just a man, so I'm gonna treat him as such. That's why he won that fight, because he's not scared of Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Not saying just if you go in there and just don't be scared of him, you'll win. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, though, you gotta really have the shit with you and go in there and, you know, have your mind together and really, you know, say, fuck Canelo, I'm gonna hit him back. Right. You know what I mean? And BIVOL didn't get nervous. He didn't get overwhelmed. He wasn't scared. You know what I'm saying? He went in there and fought.
Do you think that's because his amateur pedigree and he wasn't scared?
Yeah, I think it's the pedigree. I think his culture. You know what I mean? Being a Russian guy. Yeah. I mean, seeing a lot of tough shit coming up. I mean, I think it had a lot to do with a lot of shit.
Okay. Yeah, and what you think about Crawford and Spence? Who wins that fight?
That's another 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? You talking about the bull, and you talking about the fucking Spence Spence mixed up with like 2 different animals, man. Spence like python and the baboon mix. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can mix that blood and make an animal, that's what Spence is. Spence is a nasty dude. But then we talking about, I mean, Crawford's a nasty dude, but Spence, we talking about like the straight bull. Like, he just want to break you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talking about, he built for destruction. You understand? So when you see people in there balling up and quitting against Spence, don't be surprised. That's what he worked to do. If you see how he places shots when he hitting the pads, he one at a time, and he makes sure it's a good solid shot.
Yeah.
Then he hit the bag. Even when he double his jab, it's double jab. Boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? He not playing. He not playing about nothing that he doing. So I'm not surprised when Spence be breaking these dudes up and be having them running from him and all of that, and you know what I mean, they be balling up and they can't take it no more. I don't be surprised. But the thing about that fight is you got 2 great animals and they gonna have to clash.